Welcome to the channel. I'm stoked to kick things off with something really special today, guys. It's Splitgate 2. I've been waiting so long for this game. It's actually wild. The game is memorable. So let's dive into this brand new game dropping soon and let's see what the hype is all about. Okay, if you've been keeping up, you probably already know by now that Splitgate 2 just hit us with the open alpha playtest, and let me be real, I loved it. Seriously, it's a blast, and it seems like mostly everyone else agrees. For those that didn't play the original game, it's essentially Halo and Portal spawn a beautifully crafted baby, then throw in some modern sliding mechanic, slap a portal behind somebody and flip the fight before they even know what happened. It's genuinely next level, guys. It seriously is fun. So, Splitgate 2 is an arena shooter with some pretty decent maps, I think. In the playtest, we got to try out 5 multiplayer maps, and additionally there was a large-scale multi-team map available called CrAzY. The core quick play playlist had 5 maps, 5 modes. Domination, Hot Zone, which is your Splitgate hardpoint with a twist, Team Deathmatch, Splitball and Firecracker, being Splitgate's answer to capture the flag and search and destroy. On CrAzY, they mix it up with variants like 8v8v8, 4v4v4, and even a chaotic 6x4. Yeah, you heard me. A 6x4. What a total mess. The devs also tossed in rotating modes every few hours, small scale 2v2s, 3v3s, a no breaks playlist ditching the rounds, and this absolute gem called Chaos Mode. More on that later, because it's nuts. One of the first things I generally do when I get a new game is I go straight into the options, I change all my keybinds, I look at my graphic settings, I have a little look at some of the gameplay options, and I mean, one of the things that stood out to me was definitely the crossplay on and off function. I mean, there's literally a button for that, it's great. I mean, yeah, I'm calling you out Call of Duty on this one because there's still no off switch if you're on PC, and I just think it's silly. I mean, if you're playing a ranked or competitive match, like, you really should have that ability to turn crossplay off. If you're not playing ranked or competitive matchmaking, then to be honest I don't see the harm in having it on. It's definitely nice to have a bigger player pool. Splitgate does kind of level the playing field with the fact that you can throttle about and you can kind of win that gunfight in another way, so the aim assist doesn't feel like it's like literally constantly melting you all the time. And that's one of my biggest bugs with Call of Duty, to be honest. I just hate the fact that you can be running around the map and you're getting melted because they were on a controller. They did have another option in, which is pretty cool. I mean, you can even switch servers, I believe. You can change the server that you're actually playing in, and you can go and play in a different server. So instead of playing in Europe, you can play in the US, you know? That, to me, I think it's another added little feature. It just gives more ability to the player to remain in control of what they want to do in the game.
Just lit a firecracker. Clock is sticking to defuse it.
So, let's have a little chat about the factions and play styles. The alpha gave us 3 factions, Aero, Meridian and Sublast. Within these 3 factions you could build 5 light loadouts, 1 for each primary weapon, and a pick between 1 of 3 pistols. You have access to some basic attachments, 2 for your primary and 1 for your pistol. You have a default active and passive ability with options to change your equipment and perks to better suit your playstyle. The Aero faction would definitely your speedy run and gun, Meridian being your intel recon style, and lastly Sublast, your heavy hitters excelling in defense and damage. Oh, and you can snag power weapons like sniper, dual SMGs, launcher, or a baseball bat off the map. Layers on layers of ways to outmaneuver your opponent. How good is that?
Your teammate is pushing for the zone. Consider backup. All that practice is paying off.
Okay, so I had to put this in, guys. I just really wanted to make sure that Splitgate 1 got a little bit of deserving attention. I still play it from time to time, as I really enjoyed the game as a whole. I think I have like, I don't know, 500 hours on the game, if not more. There's no metas, just pure portal chaos with great gun balancing. Although this game did pretty well, enabling the developers to create this new title, it did struggle with retention overall. Some of this was likely due to the simple game mechanics. It wasn't completely up to date with modern graphics, not that it mattered to me, but I feel maybe the design of the game maps and modes didn't cater to everyone. Another noticeable difference is the styling of the maps in the original game were like, it's definitely a lot more aerial and open, and you know, there's a lot of room to move around in the original game, where this newer title, they've definitely they've tried to cater for a bit more. So they've left like an open area in the map, as well as your regular kind of lanes and close quarter areas, which is pretty good, to be honest. I do think that will help close some of the skill gap that was in the original game. I mean, it was actually brutal in the original game. Newbies were struggling to kind of get the grips with the portaling aspect of the game, while we had all the pros running around triple portaling around like wizards. I mean, if you could master it though, you could get your daily dose of dopamine in a single game. It's like literally such a buzz, popping a shot or two, jumping behind, land the broken melee, frag secured. Splitgate 2 smooths that out, it really does. So portaling has been simplified. What they've done now is they've created a way where you can alternate your portal with one button. You can also close both portals with a button as well. Whereas the OG version of Splitgate, you had a left and right portal and a left and a right close portal. I personally, as a PC player, do still prefer that mechanic. I like to have it individual control of both portals opening and closing. However, it does seem to me like by making this mechanic a little bit simpler, that it will be a bit more attractive for those newbies.
Double kill! Game over. Victory!
So, Glacier, guys. Glacier deserves its own moment, to be honest. It's a first of a kind for the devs. It's a massive map. I mean, I was seeing game modes like 4v4v4, 8v8v8, even like 6x4, so like 24 players on the map. You know, big teams, slower pace, but still sweaty up close. I mean, the portals were keeping it dynamic, allowing for those wild plays still. If you feel like that's a bit slow for you, then they did have their signature chaos mode on rotation for this map as well. I mean, that's literally 10 times the speed, zipping about the place. You know, dropping in behind, meleeing like a lunatic, or sniping from like lower orbit after nailing a portal jump. I found it really fun, every single time. Not so sure it's something I would play all the time, if I'm honest, but it does make like a really nice welcome break from the normal game modes, to be honest with you. Funnily enough, actually, the Glacier map, it reminded me actually of a game I used to play. I'm showing my age a little bit here, guys, but essentially there was a game called Unreal Tournament. Now, I know a lot of this, the younger generation here are probably not going to remember that game, but a lot of the older generation and solid PC gamers and your PC diehard players, I mean, they would definitely remember this game. It was a really good game at the time. I believe it was kind of around similar time as like the Valve games like Half-Life 2 and CS:GO and stuff like that. With that Warzone community that, well, did exist, I do think these guys are really going to jump on this, and there's going to be some absolute demons produced. Yes, so the chaos mode that I mentioned a little while ago in the video, it was also available for the multiplayer maps. They were it caught me by surprise, to be honest with you, because I kind of just got everything set up to record my game, and we set off, and the speed really did catch me by surprise. I pretty much cussed all over my recording. I had to cut all of that out of the video, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Meleeing is your friend in this game mode. I mean, it's very overpowered. No, it's not. It's not overpowered. It's just right, guys. It's exactly how it should be. But I mean, trying to shoot somebody on this game mode is literally like trying to catch a fly with like chopsticks or something. It's just insane. It is mental. You're buzzing around like an absolute lunatic. So like always, the alpha wasn't obviously perfect. There was a couple of bugs that I witnessed. One of them was it was a weird like gun switching glitch, and I kind of didn't really like this glitch because it almost made me look like I was doing some sort of weird hacking. But essentially, I went to pick up the power weapon SMG off the map, and this happened on 2 separate occasions where I picked up the weapon. And then my guns just kept flitting from one gun to the other, and just kept cycling through my weapons. I mean, that kind of rendered my portal useless. I couldn't actually shoot the portal. I couldn't melee. I couldn't shoot properly. I could shoot 1 bullet from each gun. But to be honest, the second I died, it basically just reset itself, and it wasn't a problem anymore. There was a bit of an XP glitch as well. That XP glitch I did notice on their Discord channel, that they were constantly updating people about it and just reassuring people that it would catch up and stuff like that, so not to worry about it. I mean, that was no biggie for me really. I just kind of, again, it's an alpha. Like, we can't expect everything in one kind of pre-release of the game. So that's my rundown on Splitgate 2, and man, I mean, this game's got me absolutely buzzing. With portal fueled chaos, slick factions and playstyles, and just a sheer fun factor. It's got all the makings of something awesome, and I'm stoked to see where 1047 Games takes it from here. Whether you're a Splitgate OG who's been triple porting since day one, or a newbie just dipping your toes into this wild ride, this alpha is a teaser of something truly special, blending modern mechanics with the signature split twists. So, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Are you hyped to jump through some portals and outplay your friends, or are you holding off to see how it shapes up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're feeling the vibe like I am, smash the like button to let me know. I almost forgot. The beta playtest is going to be dropping on the 25th of May, so if you haven't already, head over to Steam and add it to your wishlist. You can also add the Splitgate Discord, which I'll link below in the description for all the earliest updates. Here's some more gameplay clips to see the video out, and I look forward to seeing you all again.
Enemy team has 2 points. Your teammate just got a split ball.
3, 2, 1.
We're ahead now. Keep up the pace. Point total is halfway there. it off. We're halfway to winning this thing. Nice job. Don't back down. They're in the lead. Get it back. Don't let them get there. We pulled into the lead. We've fallen behind. Let's turn this around. We just pulled ahead. Don't stop now. Halfway to the score threshold.
Don't forget now, the open beta is out on the 25th of May and I'll be taking every opportunity to get on and bring you the latest content. Again, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell.